You won't believe this, but the thing is, I edited an entire video on my YouTube channel with my $150 mobile phone that has 64 gig ROM and 3 gig RAM. And in this video, I will show you how to do the same with yours, from the apps to techniques to strategy to everything you need to know about YouTube to save you years of experience. And after watching this, you can say you have 2 years of experience in your resume or portfolio. I'm just kidding. Anyway, let's get to the video. Title and thumbnail. I wonder why people just come up with video ideas and immediately get to editing stage, because for me it's basically taking me not less than 2 hours to come up with title and thumbnail, and that doesn't even include making of it. And before I make my video, I first open the channel of the biggest YouTubers in my niche. I then write a title that actually came into my head. Then I take 3 of the YouTubers that have similar title as mine, combine it, and come up with the almighty captain title.
We must combine our powers. Let's do it. Let our powers combine.
After the title is in place, I then get to the thumbnail, and for mobile thumbnail editing, the YouTubers I usually take inspiration from is Decoding YT, StickTube, and Tank Trench, because they are the most popular YouTubers I know that use mobile to create pretty crazy thumbnails. For me, I usually use Pixel Lab for my thumbnail because I think it's the best for thumbnail editing on mobile, and this gives you so much advantage over other editing apps. Anyway, after I've came up with both thumbnail and title, which is responsible for click-through rates, I then give my audience some crazy story and something to watch, because there is no need of clicking if it doesn't worth watching. And this brings us to the next stage of YouTuber journey: scripts, editing, and voiceover. What time, retention, average view rate, what time again? Well, most of you have heard of it if you are truly a barbarian and really love YouTube. But if you doesn't know anything about what time, it basically means how long your audience watch your videos. And this can be achieved by well-written scripts, very clear voiceover, and at least normal video editing. Anyway, after the title and thumbnail, I open my Google Doc to write my script, which is absolutely free to download on either App Store or Play Store. And to write a well-written script, you have to classify your script into 3 parts: the hook, the main script, and the outro. Well, for the hook, it is usually the first 30 seconds of your video, and you can use it wisely by using the first 10 seconds to describe the title and thumbnail of your video, so that your audience won't feel like they have been clickbaited, and use the rest of the 20 seconds of the hook to explain it much further. And for the main script, you can just make some research of other YouTubers' videos relating to your idea and modify it to fit your personality, and make sure to make it engaging to watch. And for the outro, which is the end of the video, you need it to make your audience connect with you emotionally. Next on the list will be the voiceover. After the script on Google Doc, you can use your other mobile to do the recording. But if you are like me that only has one mobile phone, you will screenshot the script instances and import it into a video editor, which in my case is Video Guru. Then you should increase its length of the imported image to 70 seconds so that it would give you more time to do the voiceover before the image length. After that, you can record your voiceover with your mobile and download it as a video and turn it back to music by using this app. Then you should import compressed audio to Lexa Audio Editor to improve the audio quality by reducing the background noise, increase the speed of the voice, and increase the pitch of the voice if you sound like me. And download it again. And put in mind, if you have professional video editing and bad voiceover, your video is totally a waste. But if you have a bad video but quality voice, it's much better. Anyway, after you are done with both the script and voiceover, we move to the next point, which is video editing. This is one of the boring process, but the more you mix it, the easier it becomes. When I started making videos, it literally took me more than a week to make only one video, but for now it takes me only 3 days to research, write and edit my videos, which is actually even better than the previous one. But if you show your face in your videos, it's literally fine to skip this part. But if you are not, well, barbarian, you have a lot to learn. From green screens to stock footage to sound effects to background music to visuals to animations to way lots. But don't worry, I gotcha. I'll be releasing a video in series, taking my time to explain thumbnail and titles all the way to publishing the video. Well, if you want the app I use in my video editing, it's actually Video Guru. Not because it's the best, but because it's offline. And you guys already know that I live in the Stone Age.
Wait, nature will take its course.
So I need to save some bucks on internet bundle, you know. But anyway, I recommend either CapCut or Video Guru. So now, let's say you have done your thumbnail, made your research and edited your video, and all that. Well, congratulations, you have succeeded on YouTube. Do you really believe that? Well, the thing is, YouTube is more than skills and experience. It teaches you more about how to turn small opportunities and chance into something extremely big, which leads us to the next stage of the process. Description, tags, and patience. After all the boring process, it's now time for the most satisfying moment, which is finally pressing the publish button. But before that, you have to have a well-written description that briefly explains what your video is about, and make sure not to make it very long. For example, in my description, I repeat the title again in the first stanza, then I briefly explain my video in the second stanza, and in the third stanza, I nicely arrange my links for maybe affiliate products or other videos. Then for the fourth stanza, I talk briefly about my channel, and for the last stanza, which is the fifth stanza, I put my tag there, and for me, I have a limit of 4 tags per video. The first tag should be about your niche, which can be football, netball or gaming, but in my case, it's YouTube growth. Then the second tag should be your channel name, so that each of your videos should connect with each other. The next tag should be about the topic you are creating. Then the last tag should generally written as hashtag YouTube if it's a long content, and hashtag short if it's any short content. So now you have finished your video and finally did the most satisfying process, and now you have eventually gives out a heavy breath for succeeding in editing and now posting your video. You went to sleep and woke up to 150 views and 200 views for the video you put all your effort and time in. Barbarian, don't give up. It's part of the process. I know a lot of YouTubers that got stuck with 9k views with their short videos for literally 2 weeks, and by the next month, the video is now around 6 million, 10 million and even 15 million views. And this brings us to the next point. Patience. Being a YouTuber is like a roller coaster. There would be a lot of low moments and a lot of high moments. You are the person that needs to take advantage of both situations. And as one of the greatest scientists said, no matter what you do, just do the best you can, and the result is not your responsibility. Barbarian, you already know we the barbarians are the strongest tribe and doesn't accept defeat. When we fall, we don't stay down. We always get up and come for more.